King Fergus of Alba, it is an unexpected honor to fight you this day. You had expected my brother Fear. He was invited to this tournament, but he declined. I hope you're not disappointed. Disappointed? Not at all. You've performed admirably. Your father would be proud. Yes, well, both of the sons of Findbarr are excellent with a blade, or a mace, and you shall see that I am not my brother's inferior in any form today. I have already seen that in your previous matches. May your mace prove true, and the better man win. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel, and newcomers like you. We are here once again with King Fergus of Alba. It's plague time. We are holding this from declining by having our guy grow the development here, and we're holding it from declining in control by having our brother do the control task. This should fade soon. We want this to gain a few more. We might want to see if we can put in a court musician, not a jester, a musician. We have no good musicians. Okay, what makes for a good musician? I don't know. Okay. Well, that's a jester, not a musician. That's fine. We don't need to worry about it then. How's the money doing? We lack successors in both. We're going to have to hope we get through this because we're not inviting more people into our court to just end up dying. We're not emerging from seclusion until it's over. So, that's fine. We're mostly in seclusion because it includes our family. Oh, there is a successor there. Malignant Scent. Just to take this down. You have a successor, but they're not otherwise good enough to be a knight, I guess? I'm a bit confused here. You're a 5. We're gonna take out all the people below 7. There you go. That's our guy. Okay. Great. Oh, Count Jocelyn was slain in battle. Our nephew. No children. Sucks. What a tragedy. So we could buy one of these sachets to make things smell nicer. These people just like it more and it stress losses us down for 10 years. Doesn't really help with the sickness at all. These won't save a soul. Yeah, I don't really care about this guy. I'm not buying a sachet from him. My money is being saved to promote my sister's legend, not to use nice smells to try to convince myself I'm not going to be sick. I'm not going to be sick because I'm the healthiest man on the planet. Look at me. Look at my gorgeous Babylonian beard. And we are done. So we must spare no expense to rebuild. That's good. We want this should go up back to 7 or even higher fast because we're getting +8 a month because of the huge bonus from rebuilding. Yeah, disease recovery 2 points. Developing county is 3, so 5 points there. And then all of our percentages, pushing it all the way up to 8. That's a huge amount. We'll also clear the control problems in a second. We should try to see what we can do here. Who is this? I find my courtier, Edelflade, sitting on the floor, surrounded by spilled paints and pieces of canvas for the 3rd time this month. This the girl that I am... Nope, I don't even know who this is. I might have a use for her, though. We can continue to push her artistic pursuits. That's fine. We need to get ourselves a wet nurse, which means we need to find ourselves a knight who can do it. We're looking for unmarried adult male in our court. Wait, that's female. Apparently your husband just died. Interesting. Open terrain expert? We're still set on it, so we might as well, right? The youngest one who's good, this Anglo-Saxon, would do the job excellently. Let's get him in. It's a matrilineal marriage because our courtier is the woman. We can make that mistake a lot. And then we're going to change this to adult male. And we're going to go to our brand new knight, and we're going to grab with him somebody who is healthy. Oh, that's because we have this on. Oh, and lowborn. Gotta be lowborn, because nobles won't do this job, and we might as well do it by age. So we have this woman, she's 30, has no children, but maybe they'll have some good kids. Let's bring her in. I bet she'll do the job okay. She is vengeful. Not great for children, but she did seem to be the best candidate. Let's see if that works out. Wet nurse. She's excellent. All right. Good enough. We do still have some children in the court, so it's good to have them helped as well. Let's get our brother to do some more control tasks down here. Actually, he'll do the Outer Hebrides to help himself out, you know. Lend him a little bit of positivity. So we can increase the quality of this legend, which we will. So we are now here. Access the Evangelize to the Realm decision, immediately converting vast swathes of your realm to your faith. Access the Reassert the Holy Mission decision, granting you one additional use of Major Cosebale. Legendary Shrine. So we don't have to go past this. This is as far as it needs to go. We could push it to its cap, though. Or we could complete it right now as it is. What do we need to hit the next level? We need... 300. 3 times as many as we have right now. I mean... And we do need to hit it to cap to get the bonus we most want, which is the ability to make the shrine. So it's weird that she has her, like, permanent typhus face, but she's moving around like she's alive in the picture. That's it's creeping me out a bit. It's just it's fine. We'll just look over here. We don't need to look there at all. It's costing us 3 gold per month to continue to promote this. I have no idea how hard it's going to be to spread this beyond here. I mean, we've spread deep into England, right? But how do we cross the channel? How do we spread it over there into Europe? It hasn't started really spreading up in my brother's territory either. I mean, we gotta keep going, right? We've got to. We've got to. We're committed now. We want that shrine, so we got to keep going because we need the next level. So let's just keep at it. I will start spending... I don't want to spend too much of my money on stuff that will just get undone once we become feudal. So they finished Gavelkind. They are still 10 years away from the only other thing that matters to me. They're working on Onager. 43 years away. If we look at us, Gaelic, so this is my friend, the bishop, but not of here. He has a vision that we're supposed to be friends, and we will absolutely accept the holy man's word that God is on our side, and we'll always take the money from people who want to give us gifts, because why wouldn't we? It's good to be appreciated. Get in there, bud. That's what you're here for. Oh, and we finished our befriend task with her finally. That should give us a locked-in 100, in spite of the fact she's not actually in our domain. We have too few champions. We will invite some. I think that's a good use of a bit of prestige. We probably should hold some kind of feast or celebration soon, I'm thinking. If we look at Cumbrian, we're gonna get crop rotation, right? That's it, just crop rotation. If we look at ourself, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then we'll get 8. 8. I think we already figured this out before. There's 14 of these, and we need 75%. Yeah, we need 11. That is a long way off. City planning is still 10 years away. So basically, we got to pass that 10 years. There's no point in thinking about it any other way. We have to pass that 10 years. They need 10 years to finish theirs, which gives us 1. So for a total of 2, right? They need 10 years to finish this. I wish he was better at this, but whatever. We can't fix that. And then we need 10 years to finish ours, which is city planning. We'll get crop rotation from them, which will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not enough still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're not going to be there in 10 years. We literally still will not be there in 10 years. That's not great. What can we do about that? I mean, the only thing we can really do about that is try to push our own ability to get innovations up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, no matter how many ways we count it, it's 10 every time. We're gonna have this whole side for 4, 5, crop rotations for them for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn it. And it is 75 and not 70. I'd love it if it was 70, but I'm sure it's 75. $70. So we will get it. Okay, so 10 more years. It's 70, not 75. So we'll be fine. Because I'm pretty sure 70 is 9 point something. Yeah, it's 9.8. So basically 10. Constantine comes of age. Oh, 4-star. Good job, brother. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but an adult. As an active and enthusiastic child, it is no surprise that Constantine has done well in his studies of war and combat. It is impressive to see such skill in someone so young. He displays a level of insight that is rare even among veteran commanders. Oh, good job, kid. Good job, kid. So what are we gonna do about you? Well, I mean, the first thing is come on home. It's the first thing. If we look at the things we control ourselves, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think the best place to have him work How much are you going to cost to recruit? 10 is a great deal. You join right in. You're a little crazy, but that's fine. You know, once our son is returned home from his journeys, we will get him a marriage. And once his marriage is completed, we will, I think we'll land him in Kirkwall, in Orkney. How... It's 5 more, so it's going. I don't have as many promoters as we did before, though. Oh, Donald has finally died, leaving us shy 1 excellent spy master. And my executioner here could do it, but he is not anything special. You are now the Duke. Is there anybody that we could transfer in? First thing we're going to do is we're going to immediately gonna befriend you. Just because we're not gonna have a position for you, and then we're gonna put the executioner in. I mean, do we hold anything against this guy? He's likely to take enemy sides against us. I think for now we're gonna put Toggerel in because he's good. Hopefully one of the old men has a child who's a good... Nope, not at all. We're gonna have a lot of women in control in the next generation, which isn't... Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, she's not your heir. That's super interesting. So you have your second daughter as your heir. Very interesting. So this is, I think, what we're going to do here is we are going to arrange a marriage between you and my son. I think this is fine. Yes, it's a down marriage for him, but it gets this territory back into the main duchy. Because when she takes it, their children will take it, which puts it back where it should be. So we're gonna do this. I think she'll make a fine queen. I mean, I have nothing against her. She's zealous. She's content. This is a good marriage of convenience for him, I think. They can get started on making heirs right away. Raising rumors. As I promenade down the stairs and cross the courtyard, I reach one of the corridors where the servants usually watch the children. But it is not them that I find. Nichen's voice reaches me loud and clear, and I conceal myself among the stone pillars. What has Duchess Kathleen done anyway? Was there any of us there to see her so-called legend that King Fergus so proudly makes us sing now? Oh, he's getting a little resentful of the fact that his father has spent his whole life dedicated to this. You need a wife and to settle. So we're gonna work on that for you. We're gonna settle you down. Okay, the first thing we need to do is we need to find you something to do with your life. So there's nothing in Fife, there's nothing here. That's still Toggerel, even though he's getting old. I am gonna marry Aiden's son to someone. Where is he in here? There he is. So first we're gonna find you a spouse. Someone on your station. Someone younger than you. You know, a distraction for you so you can stop being obsessed with your father and his work for my sister and start being obsessed with, you know, a family and a future. We're gonna do... Let's do this by inheritable traits. Then age, and we're looking for someone who is young, but of age. What about Lydia? Yes, you can marry her. I think that will be a good match. And then when Toguro retires from this life, I think we will give you the city. We've already arranged what we're going to do with his daughter. So we don't have to worry about that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. We are going to hold some kind of event, I think. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but there's lots of things we could do. We don't think we have the money for a tour, although a tour would be a good idea if we could do it. Makes sense, though, now that we've achieved some kind of unification, that we would tour about all of our significant vassals like that. And then I think we would... maybe we just take the ones that they're showing. Feast, feast, feast. And then they can be for helping control their territory better. This isn't as far off as I thought it would be. That's the first thing I'm going to say about this. We can very much achieve this without too much trouble. Interesting. And we can only do Majesty and Intimidation tours. We can't do Taxation tours because we're tribal. But still, we would probably do a Majesty tour anyway. It is about time that we show ourselves off to the people. Let's check and see if there's anything we can dispose of to help. All of this stuff is essential to us. Pretty sure everything in the court is essential too, so we're going to have to find some other way to make money. We can hold court. We haven't done that in a bit. Oof. We have 8 artifacts here. Every single one of them is displayed as it should be. So we have nothing we can really get rid of. Okay, well, it's a thing. I suppose we could wait for the tour for the Pope to come through for us. How is the Pope feeling about us right now? Hello, Pope. You are 71 years old. You got reams of money. And... oh, very soon. So, we're going on a tour, everyone. We're going on a tour. Oh, you know what we could do instead? Well, we'll check after the money. Tours are great, but something is even better than tours. Something wonderful. Something we would absolutely do. We are, after all, the all-about man, right? We do a little of everything. We were going to place our son here. So where is he? Grant you the title of Orkney. Oh, it doesn't go to you. Nor does Shetland. But all of this does. Obviously the capital goes to you. Alright, I mean, we can give you Strathern, the old capital of my father's territory, never the capital of the kingdom, of course. Yeah, we'll give him Strathern. That sounds good. You can rule in Strathern, my son. get a little bit used to the future as a ruler. We'll ask our head of faith for a little bit of a donation, and then we will place these guys someplace. And that seems good. And we are gonna maybe do a grand tournament. Something I almost never do. It depends on how much it's gonna cost, of course. If it's too expensive, we might not be able to do it. So we could do archery, a recital, we could do a horse race, we could do a board game. I feel like horse racing would interest us, maybe? You know? Yeah, I think we would do a horse race. So let's put together a horse race. We need the Pope's money, and that's it. We should be fine. Let's let the Pope's money come in. We'll use this wealth wisely. My champion is going to be... We could do Netchin. We have been trying to make him feel more like a participant, right? He's a decent fighter. Let's do it. We could push the price a little bit up. Like the better prize is too expensive. What about better accommodations? Also too expensive, but not by that much. But still, we're fine. I think this is fine. We're gonna go for the purpose of triumphing, of course. We're gonna get a bunch of guests. Wonder if something might be more attractive to other people than a horse race. Like a duel or wrestling, because we're equally good at those things, right? I mean, our father did fight in a duel. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do the duel instead. I think that makes a little bit more sense to me. So let's start the grand tournament. Probably should have changed our champion when we realized that we were gonna not do the horse race. That's fine. He'll be okay. It gives him something to do, right? Champion has arrived. Okay. Any good? Yes. Hardly expensive. Join right in, sir. So let's just look at this. So in 11 days, they're going to open up the locations and we can start waiting for people to arrive. Grand tournament opening. The tournament is at hand at last. Many have flocked to my grounds in the Marnes, eager to prove their worth or simply enjoy the spectacle. The sun rises higher in the sky, and the shadows shorten. If I am to compete in the duel, I must ensure I will qualify. It will soon begin. No time to lose, so we do qualify. I mean, we're good at this. I think we still... I think we're gonna go to the Artisans Temple? I mean... Artisans area? Weaponsmithing. We're the Ichor. A noble's blood. Retzbrow's voice rings out, startling me. I blink through the gloom to where he stands hungrily, brandishing a glinting dagger. All I need is just the smallest splash of a noble's blood to quench the blade. The sword will be the finest weapon ever made. Songs will be sung of me. He edges closer, a mad glint flickering in his eyes. It will be all yours, Lord. All yours. All I need to be the one to forge it. Permit me that both our names will be remembered forever. We can try it, but let me first get my solves. Be sure this will work. Let's do it. Sanguine Steel. We get the Blooded Blade. -1 prowess, but prestige and dread gain. Interesting. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. I clutch a clean rag to my forearm to stem the flow as Retstbra fires and hammers excitedly. By the time our bloodletting aims are realized, the rag is nearly soaked through, but the flow itself has slowed and the wound congealed. The sword is reverently deposited on the table. It's perfect. Retstbra doesn't appear to be deterred by my skepticism, his hands shaking as he holds the blade in wonderment. I mean, I will take it. Should I use it? I mean, I'm great, right? It might be worth using it just for the fame of the thing. No, we need to use our father's weapon in a tournament like this. I think we're gonna actually use the Blooded Blade, actually. I think that's gonna be good. I think it's interesting. You know, it's something interesting to do. Oh, Jesus. Oh, right, it's -1 instead of +4. That's why. Armory break-in. By the blood, those accursed children, my son Findbarr and his compatriot Ulrich, were caught red-handed having snuck into the army. Don't they know weapons are dangerous? Honest, it was good that you admitted what you did, okay? Yeah, honest is probably fine for a diplomat. It gives you a good, sound basis for what you're trying to do. Oh, geez, let's close this for a second. We need to, like, end the seclusion. I forgot we were still in seclusion. My poor son. Okay. So, next, we're gonna hit the Artisan Quarters again. Upon seeing my armor, Wolfram puts his hand on his hips and exhales loudly. Well, the job's a biggin'. Shouldn't take all too long for someone of my prodigious challenge course. He grins toothily at me. I look at the armor. It seems fine to me, better than fine. Wolfram catches my skepticism and shakes his head. Nah, definitely needs a go-over. I wouldn't suggest it if it didn't. I think it will be fine. It costs me 65 gold that I do not have, and increases my prowess. It's 62%, so we have a 74% chance. That's worth it. Armor is improved. Score improves minutely. Prowess and durability increases. Nice. That's actually good. That kind of makes up for the previous thing where we failed badly. I don't need the turning ground, so we're not even going to bother. We're just going to do Artisan's Court. Actually, we should visit the temple before we go, I suppose. Right? God be with us. Temple one time. As Fetnach moves aside to let me approach, I take a solemn moment, alone in the church near the tournament grounds. Pondering the presence of God, I find myself wondering what it is I wish, in my heart of hearts, to see come from these days of revelry. Bring me glory, St. George? Increases my chance slightly. Smile upon Constantine. I don't know that I even want him in it. He's not that good. Guide my champion. Let me find inner peace. No, I think we bring glory to ourselves. I mean, we're brave, right? Do we get another one before the end? We do. One more. So we want to make sure we get in this as soon as we can so we don't lose our chance. Artisan Quarters one last time. I can see the gentle flicker of the flames from the other side of the road. Their warmth wraps my body in a familiar embrace. Even before I can open the door, inside, the blacksmith lines up a batch of nails. Can it be of help, my lord? He asks, his forehead stained with coal. The air is thicker. Can I be of help? In here, I've heard the smiths can break spells. Please calm my soul. Can you show me an expert technique? So I could get 1 or 2 prowess. Can you improve the star of Riata? Oh, yes, 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 do that. Straight up do that. Okay, that settles it, though. We were gonna use the other sword, but for sure, since he improved it, we realized we were making a mistake, and that we should have been using my father's sword the whole time. My father's mace the whole time. Yes, of course we qualified for the duel. Puts us at 45, 2 extra points, 1 more on the armor, and 1 more on the star. That blood blade was a mistake. We should hand that over to one of our enemies or something. Contestants march onto the field, taking their places around the sparring quad. As the herald announces the contest commencement, the squared off ring is being looked over in the background, rattled and shaken to ensure no give should a contestant crash into it. I have to place a bet. I will bet, as any man would, on himself. I am not cheating. Duel quarterfinals, fighting partner. A light wind stirs around us as Ono approaches me, sword readied. I look around for any advantage, as any good duelist does. No uneven ground, no low sun to blind him, no weaknesses in his stance. I am ready. I ready myself to fight fairly. We can decrease his chance to win slightly, or we can concentrate on the fight. I think we're going to try to decrease his chance slightly. 76%. A screeching chorus of metal on metal rings as the 2 blades scrape down each other's lengths, glittering as they fall to the ground. I look for an advantage, thinking back to when I considered distracting my opponent with words. Didn't consider. I must remember my training. What, are you scared? One bluff might decide it. What, are you scared? Yeah, we're brave, so we're gonna call him out. And we're gonna win the first of our duels. Very good. Nice. Victory. Okay. Yeah, necked in. We would have changed you if we would have remembered we were switching off of horse. Who is this? Are we gonna... Oh, we're gonna fight the King of Rouen. Haha. I hope so. I hope it's a king versus king duel. That'll be the best. I can do this. I'm not gonna... Why would I concede? Why would I concede? Doesn't make any sense at all. Time slows as Brenoth's sword arcs in it overhead, blades singing through the air. It is no insignificant blow. If I stay where I am, it will do me more than enough damage. The matter should be a simple one. As such, a wild attack leaves an instigator open to a counter. But there lies a nagging feeling at the back of my mind. The grimace snarl Balnoth had as he launched the blow was understandable given the effort, but I fancy the tiniest glint of satisfaction in it. I've got you now. We get wounded and scarred. I'd rather block than chance a counter. I think this is the right choice. Or block succeeds. What? Are you scared? Yes! Victory! Who's next? Who is our final foe? Oh, it's King Me versus King Nexton. Oh, that's Earl. It's King versus King. Nice. Nice! I can do this! I actually have a better chance against him than anybody else so far. It happens in a split second as our blades crash thunderously. The hilt of Frederick's weapon slips past, smacking the back of my sword hand. Reeling backwards to gain some space, I clutch my hand with my free one. Sword held limply in front of me. The throbbing pain radiates up my arm as I wriggle my fingers cautiously. It appears not to be heavily damaged, if it is at all, but inspection is tricky, as I weave backward to avoid a blow from the advancing Frederick. He grins, clearly seeing an advantage, and sails another blow past my flank. I can't simply dodge forever. My hand will need to be dealt with one way or another. There's only one thing for it. This is a 81% chance the things go... Okay, so this is only... Whatever happens, I do not back down. We could get wounded, but we're doing it because we're brave. We battle through gamely. Nice. What? Are you scared? Oh, he beat me! No! Ow! How did he win? Congratulations. I was wounded too. That's fine. My doctor probably has it. Confounded. He cheated, disqualified. Confounded. No. To the victor goes the spoils. It's weird to take the prize at your own competition anyway. We fought well and he won. Second place is fine by me. So close. So close. We lost our bet. 35 gold for coming in second, and we get duelist. He receives the prize. Nice. So close. Are we gonna get another one of these? Grand tournament conclusion. What a great occasion. Perhaps a few words, given that I'm the host. Let's definitely give a few words. You got the prize hammer. I mean, I didn't really need this, right? I have my father's mace and my armor got better. So, I mean, that's a good hammer, though. Perhaps a few words, given I am the host. All right, we are done. Nice one. We came in second. We're okay with that. Finished the grand tournament. It was an event for the sake of the event, after all. Celebrating the fact that we are no longer in a age of plague. Should I put... Togrel must have died during the thing. Well, we're going to put him in there for now. Yep, my friend has died. So we're going to place... I'm sorry, man, but no. I gotta give this to somebody who I know, not somebody who, although also a Mongol, is interesting. Not really. I mean, he didn't do as well as I'd hoped he would do, but I mean, I didn't hope he would do that well. I really tricked him, because it was supposed to be a horse ride, which his stewardship would have made him better at, but we sort of flipped it on him at the last second into a duel because we wanted to do better ourselves. Where is he? Gotta be in here, right? There he is. Get in there. It's no longer my personal champion because he's now there. Aiden is no longer our court chronicler, which I actually kind of knew would happen, but I think it's good. He did well for us for a really long time. You know, it might be time to move on. I think we're switching over to the long game for the completion of this task. We have this guy who's good, right? Yeah. So we'll keep him spreading it, right? I mean, he's not as good as Aiden, and of course Aiden is still gonna help, but I think this is fun. Oh, he's actually a good court musician. Super interesting. I'll point him, and we'll have him sing. So we are still doing quite well. All right. Well, with the duel over, I think we're going to bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for watching. We almost won. It was so close. So close. I think we should hold more of those. You know, I have a tendency to avoid them because there's so many, like, events involved in it. They're super fun. The events are more predictable, but the outcomes are more interesting. So we're going to try to get more tournaments in. And tours and everything else. I mean, we'll do a tour once we have money again, for sure. But I love the idea that we gathered the whole place together in a tournament, and I got to fight the King of Rouen! In an honorable battle, and he got to take the prize away, which makes me feel better about myself. The fact this kingdom even exists. Good job, man. I mean, you did good. I did good. We both did good. You're actually better than me. This actually means you would have been better to me without the prize hammer. I guess you have the gifted duelist now too, which is 2, and duelist. So 1, 2, 3, like 6, 7, 8, 9 he gained, which means beforehand he would have been 32. That's actually close to me, because I would have been like 40 something. Yeah, that's great. All right. See you next time. Goodbye for now.